Tonight, Willie Uribe, a beloved pizza chef who built a loyal following out of a Juno Beach gas station, is being remembered after passing away last week. The team at the shop says they plan to keep making pizza his way to keep his recipes and tradition alive. Caleb Calfano is in Juno Beach.
Well, if you live in North Palm Beach County, you definitely have heard of Willie's New York style pizza. And while the man behind the counter may be gone, his legacy still lives on. Tucked inside a Shell gas station in Juno Beach is a pizza shop people across the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast have driven to find. But for the people who knew the owner, Willie Uribe, the pizza was only part of the reason people kept coming back.
Well, he was definitely rough around the edges. New York style guy, awesome dude, full of energy, tough as nails.
Willie sadly passed away last week at the age of 64 after a number of health issues. But to explain who he was, we have to go long before the gas station pizza shop. His first job in pizza was actually in Manhattan, where he spent decades before eventually making his way to South Florida. He eventually found this small spot inside the Shell gas station and let the pizza do the talking.
He was always alone, and he was always just working hard. And his mantra was, if you're going to make pizza, make it with love. Make people happy. He really enjoyed people. It was about him making other people happy.
Then about 3 years ago, Barstool Sports founder Dave Portnoy stopped by, reviewed the pizza, and brought even more attention to the shop. But for those who work for Willie, they tell me his biggest impact wasn't measured in the pizzas he sold, but the connections he made with the community, whether the customers were young or old, some of those customers eventually being inspired to work and make pizzas themselves.
Willie's Pizza, New York style. That's right. New York style.
Before he died, Willie spent several weeks teaching the team the exact recipes and methods so they can keep making pizza the same way he did. His team tells me it's the best way to remember him, making the pizza he loved and sharing it with others.
I'm gonna miss him a lot. I mean, it was a lot of fun to be around him. He's just a funny guy, and it was a tough day hearing that he had passed. But we're keeping the legacy alive.
And if you'd like to try out Willie's for yourself, of course, they're open Monday through Sunday, right on the corner of Ocean Walk and US 1 inside the Shell gas station. In Juno Beach, Caleb Calfano, WPBF 25 News.